Hello, it's Izzy. I'm back again for another creative video. Today, this is another sort of shorter video, and we're going to be thinking about creating a safe and relaxing space in our artwork. So how do we recreate maybe our favourite place that we visited in real life, a place that we visited that makes us feel really calm, that grounds us, that brings us back to ourselves, that we feel really aligned with. And we're going to be depicting that place in our artwork today. As usual, this is ArtCam here, and materials that you can use for this are in the description below. Today I'm going to be using coloured pencils and paper. Now we're going smaller scale today. You can use any size paper you want, but I quite like this kind of smaller, slightly more contained paper to sort of create a sense of holding, and more of a sense of holding and less of a sense of sort of expanse and unknown and uncertainty. So if you'd like to make alongside me, please do. Grab your materials now, get a cup of tea if you want, have a snack, light some candles, and just create a safe place, a calm place in your home or wherever you are, so that you can relax as much as possible for this. And the aim is really to just give you a break from your work day, or give you something nice to do if you're feeling particularly stressed or anxious or low, even if you're missing home, if you're missing loved ones. This can be a nice exercise too, or simply just for a bit of fun and relaxation. So let's get into it, shall we? So we're going to start with a sort of really basic guided meditation. So I'm going to change the format of this so that there we go, so that I'm the main speaker for this first part before we get into the art making. So get comfortable. I want you to take some deep, natural breaths just to start to sort of bring yourself into the space, regulate your nervous system. Tell your body that you're somewhere safe, that it doesn't need to be in alert mode right now. If you can, plant your feet on the floor, flat, or if you're like me, sitting on the ground. Just really notice that sensation of what the ground feels like beneath you. And if you'd like to close your eyes for this, you can. So I'm going to sip my cup of tea while I guide you through this. So I want you to begin by visualizing a rainbow in the sky. Now, as we do this visualization, I want you to try to stay non-judgmental, try to stay open-minded, and just see this as a chance for you to come back to you. So picture that rainbow and picture yourself standing on top of it, high up in the sky. You're surrounded by clouds, white fluffy clouds, and blue skies everywhere. And the rain has stopped, but only just, so it still feels fresh in the air. And the sun is starting to warm up the air around you now. So imagine yourself standing on top of the rainbow. The colours are beneath your feet, from red all the way to violet. And you're really quite high up in the air, so I want you to look down, but feel safe as you do so. Look down, know that you're not going to fall, and see where the end of the rainbow meets the ground. So you can see the area that the end of the rainbow is reaching to. And this is your favourite place, your safest space, a place that makes you feel really relaxed, really calm, helps you unwind and switch off all those busy thoughts. So just visualise this place at the end of the rainbow, and I want you to begin to walk down the rainbow slowly towards this place. Keep taking deep breaths as you do so, and imagining yourself walking all the way down this gradual arc, all the way to the ground. And as you step off the rainbow, notice if you're wearing shoes or if you have bare feet. And notice what you're stepping onto. What surface is it? Is it grass? Is it sand? Is it water? Is it carpet? Is it a nice fluffy rug? What is it? What carpets the floor of this safe space? And I want you to start to imagine yourself looking around in this place. What do you notice? What do you see around you? As you're there, what do you smell? Are there things you can reach out and touch? If so, and you'd like to, I invite you to do that. Walk around your place a little bit. Become familiar with it once again. Notice the sensations that you would feel while you're there. Is it warm, cool? Notice the colours, notice the textures you can see. And finally, I want you to start noticing how your body feels right now as you're visualising being in this place. And what emotions or feelings are surfacing. Try to notice these and not judge them and not try to change them. Now we're coming towards the end of our visualization, so I want you to take a couple of deep breaths. Turn around and head back up that rainbow and allow the rainbow to lead you into our creative session again, back into the present moment with me now. And when you feel ready to open your eyes again. Now, welcome back. I hope you had an idea from that of what it would feel like to be back in that place. And it can be a place that you know well. It can be a place that you maybe don't know so well. Maybe you visited just once, but it really gave you that sensation that I was describing. Now, I'm going to pin my outcome for you so that you can see it more easily. And I'm going to begin by depicting my safe place or my favourite place. And this place is somewhere that I visit most years. It's in Scotland and it's owned by family, but it's outside, it's sort of out in the fields around where my family live. So any of you are familiar with Scotland, which probably most of you are, you'll know that there's a lot of beautiful rolling hills, big green expanses. It can be a bit wild, it can be a bit windy. So I'm going to depict that sort of atmosphere that I love so much about it, that wildness, using colours. Now these colours, Murray, these ones, and the ones I'm going to use to depict sort of the grass, the earth, the red earth, and the heather that tends to grow there. Okay, so I will invite you to make alongside me now, and you can take as long as you like with this, but I want to encourage you not to be precious. I want to encourage you not to worry about what you're making here. I want you to just really immerse yourself, if you can, in this for just a few moments in this process of recreating, using whatever art materials you have, your happy place. And what's great about this exercise is you can do it with other people, you can do it alone, you can do it with your family, with kids, if you'd like. And it's something that when you make the image, there's something about the act of recreating that safe place. But there's also something important about the finished piece, no matter what it looks like. But the finished piece sort of acting as a reminder that you can access your safe place at any time, your happy place, at any time you want. The power is within you to reach that place of peace and tranquility and calmness. Have fun with it. As you can see, I'm being really scribbly. It's not because I'm rushing, it's because I'm really trying to reduce the urge to be precious. And being kind of scribbly can be a really nice way for you to just sort of loosen up a bit with what you're making and to judge it less. I always say scribbly can be intentional. Sometimes it looks like a style, a particular style, I think. It's all with some kind of intention. Okay, so I've depicted some of the wild grass that I love so much. I'm going to do a little hint of heather here. I'm just kind of using lines, squiggly lines. I'm not doing detail, because I guess the point of the visualization is to tune in with how it feels to be there, the sensations of being there, not with the details of what is actually there. think for me, one of my favourite things about this part of the world is that you can just see for miles. You just have to climb for 10-15 minutes to get to the top of a hill before you see the view. And there tends to just be green stretching out forever, it feels like. And I love that sense of freedom and the expanse. And I'm using these sort of various different colours just to give a feel of the sort of different textures and shades that you get, again, without creating too much detail. Maybe creating a few kind of hints of plants and things. And it's going to be a sunny, clear day. There we go. This is my depiction of the Scottish hills. What do you think? And as you do this, I'd like you to think about what it might feel like to be there, what you might be sitting on if you're sitting in your safe place, what you might be standing on, what you might have with you, what might you bring to your safe place. So I think I would bring wellies because it's going to be muddy, a coat because it's going to be windy but not too cold, and probably some kind of flask of tea, and probably a dog as well, one of the many farm dogs. So have a go yourself at this exercise and think about how this makes you feel, how this exercise makes you feel. Have fun with it, and you can do it again and again if you'd like to, whenever you need to. So let me know in the comments below how you found this, and if you did join in, if you'd like to share the place that you created, let me know, that'd be lovely. And I'll leave an email address that you can send photos to of your artwork if you'd like to share them with me. I'd love to see them. It'd be great to see people taking part in these, and you know, using art as a tool for just being calmer, really, having a calmer, more peaceful moment in your day. So thank you for joining me today. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.